Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Speaking Podcast. It's wonderful to have you with us today. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Tom. Hi, Sarah. It's great to be here again. How are you today?
I'm doing really well, Tom. I had a nice, quiet morning. I drank my coffee and read a book. It was very peaceful. How about you?
That sounds lovely. I went for a short walk. The weather was beautiful. It made me feel happy and ready for the day.
That's a great way to start the day. You know, Tom, something you said reminds me of our topic. Do you ever find yourself translating words in your head before you speak English? You think in your own language first, and then you try to find the English words.
Oh, absolutely. I hear this from so many learners. They feel slow. They feel stuck. They say, my mind is full of words, but not English words. It's a very common challenge.
Exactly. So today we are going to talk about a very important skill, how to think in English. It sounds difficult, but we promise it is possible. We will show you simple, easy steps to start thinking directly in English.
That's right. It's a game changer. It helps you speak more fluently and with more confidence. Remember, every time you listen, you're improving step by step. We are so happy you are here to learn with us.
Before we begin, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. If you like our episodes, give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend who is also learning English. It helps us a lot.
Are you ready? Let's start!
Okay, Tom, so the first question is, why is it important to think in English? Why should we stop translating in our heads?
That's a great question, Sarah. Translating is slow. Your brain does two jobs. First, it creates a sentence in your language. Second, it translates that sentence into English. This takes time. It makes conversations feel difficult.
I agree. When you think directly in English, your brain only does one job. It finds the English words right away. Speaking becomes faster and more natural. It feels less like work and more like a real conversation.
Exactly. So the first step is to start small, very small. You don't need to think about complex ideas. Just look around you. What do you see? Name the objects in English.
I love this tip. It's so simple. For example, I am in a room right now. I see a table. I see a chair. I see a window. I am not translating. I am just naming the things I see using English words.
Me too. I see my computer. I see a cup. I see a pen. You can do this anywhere. In your kitchen, you can think plate, spoon, fork. When you are outside, you can think tree, car, sky.
This is a wonderful first step. It builds a direct connection between the object and the English word. No middle step.
That's true. It feels like a small action, but it is very powerful for your brain. You are training your brain to see the world in English.
Small daily practice makes a big difference. Even 5 minutes of this is a great start.
Okay, so after naming objects, what is the next step, Sarah?
The next step is to make very simple sentences in your head. You have the words, now let's connect them. For example, instead of just thinking table, you can think this is a table or the table is brown.
Oh, I see. So I can look at my cup and think, this is my cup, or my cup is white. Simple sentences. It's not complicated.
Yes, the sentences should be very short. Use is, are, have, or like. For example, I have a pen. The walls are white. I like this chair. You are creating simple thoughts in English.
I like that. It's a natural next step. First words, then simple sentences. It's like building with blocks. You start with one block, then you add another.
Don't worry if it feels slow. You're learning.
That's a great way to describe it, Tom. Okay, I think it's a good time for our first practice.
Great idea. Let's practice together.
We are going to practice making simple sentences. Look around you right now. Find an object. We will give you a sentence pattern. You just fill in the blank. The first pattern is, I see a blank.
For example, I can say, I see a door, or I see a light. Now it's your turn. Look at something and say the sentence aloud. I see a blank. We will give you a few seconds.
Wonderful. Let's try another pattern. The blank is blank. For example, the book is blue, or the phone is black. Now you try. Say it aloud. The blank is blank.
Great job. That's a great sentence. You are already starting to think in English. See? It's not so hard.
Okay, Tom, that was great. So we have words and simple sentences. What's next on our journey to thinking in English?
The next step is very fun. You can narrate your day. This means you talk to yourself, but only in your head. You describe your actions using simple English sentences.
Can you give us an example, Tom?
Sure. In the morning, when I wake up, I can think, I am waking up now. I am getting out of bed. I am walking to the kitchen. I am making coffee. They are all simple present tense sentences.
I do this too. It's like being the narrator of your own movie. When I wash my hands, I think, I am washing my hands. When I eat breakfast, I think, I am eating an apple. It makes daily actions a time for English practice.
Yes, and you can do this all day. I am opening the door. I am reading an email. I am walking to the store. It connects your actions directly to English sentences.
This is such a practical tip. You don't need extra time. You use the time you already have. If you're listening now, you're already improving.
I agree. The goal is to make English a part of your daily thoughts, not just something you study for 1 hour a day. It's about building a habit.
So, let's talk about another important tool, the dictionary. Many learners use a dictionary that translates from English to their language. How can we use a dictionary to help us think in English?
That's a key point, Sarah. I recommend using an English-to-English dictionary for learners. This is a dictionary that explains English words using other, simpler English words.
Can you explain why that is helpful?
Of course, when you look up a new word, like delicious, a translating dictionary gives you one word in your language. But an English-to-English dictionary might say, tastes very good. This keeps your brain in English mode.
I see. So you learn the meaning in English. You're not jumping back to your own language. It helps you stay in the flow of thinking in English.
Exactly. It builds connections between English words. You start to understand how words relate to each other. It's a very powerful method for building your English mind.
That makes so much sense. So if a learner sees the word enormous, the dictionary might say very, very big. The learner understands the meaning without translating.
Yes, and now they have two ways to say it, enormous and very, very big. It actually grows your vocabulary inside English.
I think this is a great time for another quick practice. Are you ready, Tom?
Yes, I am. Let's practice together.
Let's practice narrating our actions. We will use the pattern I am doing now. It describes what you are doing right now. For example, I can say, I am talking now.
And I can say, I am sitting now. What are you doing? Say it aloud. I am blanking now. Maybe you are walking, or listening, or drinking tea. Let's take a moment.
Fantastic! Let's try one more pattern. Think about your morning. Use the pattern, this morning, I. For example, this morning I ate breakfast.
I can say, this morning I checked my phone. Now it's your turn. Think about one thing you did this morning. Say it aloud. This morning, I...
Wonderful work. These small sentences are the foundation of thinking in English.
So, Sarah, we've talked about naming things, making simple sentences, narrating our day, and using a new kind of dictionary. What else can help our listeners think in English?
Another big part is listening, but it's about how you listen. You should listen to understand, not just to hear the sounds. This means listening to podcasts like this one, or to music, or watching movies in English.
That's interesting. What is the difference between listening to understand and just hearing?
When you just hear, you might focus on every single word you don't know. This can be stressful, but when you listen to understand, you focus on the main idea. What is the person trying to say? You use the words you do know to understand the general meaning.
I see. So it's okay if you don't understand 100% of the words. The goal is to get the main message. This is a much more relaxed way to listen.
Yes, and the more you listen, the more your brain gets used to the sounds, the rhythm, and the structure of English. It starts to recognize patterns. This helps you think in English more naturally because your brain is already familiar with how English sentences are built.
That's true. Your brain starts to expect what comes next. It's like when you listen to a song many times, you know the next line before it plays. Listening to English a lot does the same thing for your brain with conversations.
Exactly. Don't compare yourself. Every learner moves at their own speed. Just listening for 15 minutes a day can make a huge impact.
This brings us to a very important point, Sarah. Patience. Learning to think in a new language does not happen overnight.
You are so right, Tom. It's a process. There will be days when it feels easy and days when it feels hard. This is normal. The most important thing is to be kind to yourself.
I agree. Don't get angry if you start translating in your head again. Just notice it, and then gently, you can try to switch back to English. You can think, okay, let's try a simple English sentence now.
Yes, every attempt is a success. Every simple thought in English is a victory. You are building a new mental habit. Habits take time to form. Be proud of your effort.
I love that message. It's about progress, not perfection. So let's review the steps one more time before we close.
Good idea. Step 1. Start small by naming objects around you in English.
Step 2. Build very simple sentences about those objects.
Step 3. Narrate your daily actions in your head with simple sentences.
Step 4. Use an English-to-English dictionary to stay in the English zone.
Step 5. Listen to English every day to understand the main ideas, not every single word.
And step 6, the most important step, be patient and kind to yourself. Every little bit of practice helps.
That's a perfect summary, Tom. These steps are simple, but when you do them consistently, they will completely change the way you learn and speak English.
I am sure of it. Are we ready for one final practice to review?
Absolutely. Let's practice together one last time.
Let's review. We will give you a sentence starter. Finish it with your own idea. The first one is, today I want to think in English about...
For example, you could say, today I want to think in English about my dinner or about my family. Your turn. Say it aloud.
Excellent. Now for the last one. A motivational sentence for yourself. The pattern is, I am learning English and I am...
For example, I am learning English and I am making progress. Or, I am learning English and I am proud. What about you? Tell yourself something positive.
That's a great sentence. You are doing a fantastic job.
What a wonderful way to end our practice session. Today, we learned simple and effective ways to start thinking in English. We talked about naming objects, making simple sentences, narrating your day, using the right dictionary, and listening actively.
The main idea is to make English a small part of your everyday thoughts. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Every day, a little bit of practice will lead to big results.
Be proud of yourself for learning today. You took an important step towards speaking English with more confidence and fluency.